Hi friends, welcome to this week's First Chapter Friday. Today's selection is from the series Erie Elementary, and it's called The School is Alive. Chapter 1, it begins. "This is horrible," said Sam Graves. He was holding up a shiny orange sash. "I can't believe I have to wear this." It was Monday morning, and Sam and his best friend Antonio and Lucy were standing in front of their lockers. They were waiting for the bell to ring. "Wait, you're a hall monitor?" Antonio said. "I didn't even know Erie Elementary had hall monitors." Sam kicked at the floor. "They do now, and it stinks. The principal called my mom last night and said that I had been chosen. Ugh. It's going to be terrible. I have to stand in the hallway and yell, 'Get to class!' And no skateboarding." "Well, at least you get to wear that cool orange sash," Lucy teased. Sam stuck out his tongue. "Ring! Come on, that's the bell," Antonio said. Sam frowned. "You guys go ahead. I have to make sure everyone has gone into class." "We'll see you inside," Lucy shouted. Within moments, the hallway was totally empty except for Sam. He began walking the halls. Sam looked through the double doors to the outside. He saw a classmate by the playground. "Hey, Brian," Sam called out. "The bell rang. You should get to class." Brian frowned at Sam. Then he ran past him into school. "See, everyone hates the hall monitor," thought Sam. He was about to close the door when a cool breeze blew past. He saw that Brian had dropped his hat near the playground. "My teacher won't mind if I sneak outside for a second," thought Sam. The air outside was like ice. Orange and red leaves whipped across the ground. Sam shoved his hands into his pockets. He could see his breath. It looked like little ghosts were dancing through the air in front of him. Sam looked up at the school building. He thought it looked like an old castle made of crumbling red brick. The paint on the doors and windows was chipped. Big black crows sat on the roof watching Sam. The whole thing gave him the willies. Sam didn't want to be out there any longer than he had to. He ran over to the playground. He was near the swings when something grabbed at his ankle. Sam looked down. His feet were sinking in the sand. Now, of course, feet do sink into sand, but not like this. Something was pulling him under. "Help!" Sam shouted. The sand was up above his sneakers. He reached down to pull his feet free. The sand was wet. Quicksand? This was just like the quicksand from the old Tarzan movie Sam's dad made him watch. But Sam was pretty sure that quicksand was found in jungles in the movies, not on real-life playgrounds. "Help! The playground's eating me!" Sam shouted. The sand was up to his knees now. Sam fought and kicked. He watched as Brian's hat was swallowed by the sand. It was no use. The cold, wet sand was up to his waist. Sam squeezed his eyes shut as he was pulled down deeper and deeper. Well, you can find out what happens to Sam in Erie Elementary's The School is Alive. Thanks for joining me today.